Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Seattle Mariners.
So almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Logan Gilbert. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Now, Taylor Ward.
The left fielder, Taylor Ward.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Here's Trout. First pitch misses. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez should have this one. And there's two down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch. Angels nothing, Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Yusei Kikuchi.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Victor Robles, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Pulls that one foul. Foul ball there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground to the left. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
No, that's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you've got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Now here is Cal Raleigh. Ball 1 there. Rodriguez leads off first with 1 away. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That one off the mark. 1-1. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. They get the out on Arozarena. And that is the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Scoreless after 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Gilbert back to work. Just missed.
1-0.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Polanco on his way over, makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. And ball 1. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 2-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Robles hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting 6, the catcher, number 14.
So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Inside. And it's 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. Kikuchi, a 6-foot lefty, 33 years old, and he was born in Japan. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Steps on first for the out.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
To the right side. Throws to first in time. And they take care of Haniger for the out.
Batting 7, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford will hit next. In there for strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one pushed foul. Line drive and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Two outs. Goes down looking. Nobody left for Seattle. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting is the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Moncada runs. Cut on and miss. throw to second, and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Top of the third, no score. That's outside, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
That misses. 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Joe Adell. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. And he chases that one. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Angels held in check, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Swinging a foul straight back. Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Dylan Moore. Outside low. Ball 1. In the air, right side. Trout on his horse. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 down.
Now, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Robles in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Walked his first time. Fastball is outside.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And there's a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
On the corner for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And that's outside. And that's ball 3. Cal Raleigh would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we see more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slog is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Close but called a ball. 1-0.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So up next, Randy Arozarena. Grounded out his first time. And there's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. That one misses, and it's 1-1. Two outs. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. One, 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Drilled in the air. High and deep right field. Trout going back. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back in Seattle, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Taylor Ward. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Next to the Angels, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one outside. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
The Angels down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Check to swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. And Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. A little bit low.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Out of here. And we're all square. It's 1-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that is out of play. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Next to hit, Nolan Shanuel. And that one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. Angels draw even on this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering is fouled back.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Haniger takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That clips a corner. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Upstairs. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Crawford batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Still tied 1-1. We go to the top of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Gilbert back to work. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
Digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. Check swing, went around. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground, right side. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The third baseman, number 5, Yohan.
Here is Yohan Moncada. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Moncada in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And that's in there for strike 1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Two down, nobody on. That misses. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Slider misses outside. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. just missed.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
No.
Right through there for a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Okay.
Ground ball right side. Shanuel takes it to the bag, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. Flied to right his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a base hit right there. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Victor Robles. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Lifted in the air out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And here is Julio Rodriguez. And there's a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Rudder takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Top 6. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. There's a strike.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Inside, almost got him. That one blasted deep to right. That's going back. Back some more. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And next for L.A., Joe Adell struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's a little bit low. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside with a breaking ball. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Out to short. Throw to first in time.
The left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, great stop. The throw, and they get the out. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Hans Kraus gets the ball now.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 52, Hans Kraus.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And that's outside.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Next offering is in for a strike. And as well, lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1. Man at second. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1.
And fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out and a runner at second. Down low and kicks away. Raleigh up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, at that time, he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Here's a 1-2. And that one popped in the air left field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back in Seattle, top of inning number 7. Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Trout.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Go ahead run on base. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Trout into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Next offering is down low. The count now 2-2. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the breaking his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
Fouled off. He was late. Go ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Gregory Santos up and loosening in the pen. Snyder, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's the ball.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that one missing low.
2-2.
Waves at the defender for the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Two on, one out. And that's a little high.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Late with the swing there.
1-2.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one just misses.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And they lead it. It's 4-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Well, you can never fault a guy for going after a hitter in a 3-2 count. He tried to challenge him, but just didn't have enough to get it by him. Really good swing, a nice home run.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Logan Gilbert departs. Not a bad effort, but he exits on the hook for the loss. New pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the
Mariners,
Mariners, Trent
number
Thornton.
46. Trent Thornton.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
In the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. That one inside. Look out. Moncada off of first with 2 away. And that misses off the outside edge.
2 balls, no strike.
Two outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Line drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Now back, the center field, Joe Adele.
So digging in, Joe Adele. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Angels 5 and the Mariners 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. In now is the Mariners DH, Mitch Haniger. And that one fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Jose Quijada, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Suarez warming up as well. 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Man at first, and up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one just misses.
One
A
ball,
ball
no
and
strike.
no strikes.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
No ball.
Man at first, 1 away. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. And they'll do it again. The M's down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 3. Careful.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Trout ranges back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, second baseman,
Dylan Moore, the next to hit. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, in time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. Angels 5 and the Mariners 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Edward Bizzardo. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Ward.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
Bizardo, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Oh.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swings through that one for strike one.
2-1.
Fly ball down the line. Robles under this one. Makes the grab. One down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike.
Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the pen down there. Gabe Spire, the left-hander, up and throwing. Taylor, the right-hander, also getting loose. Fastball for a strike at 95. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. And downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Caught him looking for the pin.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Two outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Jorge Soler. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Next offering is downstairs.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. Polanco tosses to first. That ends the frame. Angels go quietly there. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Jose Quijada.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Victor Robles. And that one is lifted in the air. Adele under it. And a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. A couple of walks and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. The Halos leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a pop-up. Neto. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Cal Raleigh.
2 down, bases empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And that one clips the corner. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch is downstairs. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mariners are down in order. They're down 5-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Bizzardo back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And here is Zach Neto. He's already homered in this game. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That's in there. Strike 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. That one out to right. Robles on the move to the alley. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Logan.
At the plate, Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 3 in this one. Inside, just missed. And that's off the outside edge. And now 2-0. Just missed.
3-0.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Gone. And they add on. It's 6-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here is Moncada. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Angels get one with a solo homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Jose Suarez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Arozarena in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman, Luke Raley. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next offering is down low. Top of the zone for a called strike. Nobody out, runner at first. And that's way high. And it's 3-2. Stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Mitch Haniger getting ready to hit. This one in the air. Moncada under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Arozarena, the lead runner at second. Raley at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Jorge Polanco now at the plate. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground, and this should do it. On to first. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Yu Darvish. What do we have on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Swing and a foul out of play. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Foul ball. Darvish, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Swing and a miss.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
And ball 1.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
That misses. Now 2-2. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him. The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first.
That's an out.
He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello.
Naylor.
And now it's Josh Naylor. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fly ball to right. Tatis hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That is it. The center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. That one fouled off. Up and in, and that is ball 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments of baseball. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego, and today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burnes.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
1-0.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Kicks and deals. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it from his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Clips the corner, going 1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And a curve misses outside, ball 1. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. 1 out, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, already trailing by a run in this one, they'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Here's a high chopper, Perdomo. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Padres go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Petco Park, all set for the start of the inning. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hayward sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. One away. And now the DH, Pavin Smith. Smith in his 4th year, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now and watches strike one. Smith, the base runner at first with 1 out. That catches the corner. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Makes a sliding stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. And the batter now, Manny Machado. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. A little bit low. Ball 1. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his 4-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the 4-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. Good job to fight that one off. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And quickly 1 away in the 2nd.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And that is gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carroll snags it for the second out.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across bottom half of inning number 2. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. And that skips in the dirt. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the curb, and it was a smart choice. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Darvish back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a ground ball. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one. In for a strike. Good slider.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Darvish kicks, delivers. That one inside. 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Darvish delivers. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comebacker to the mound. Over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the second baseman,
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Not close with that one. 1-0. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the strike. Next pitch misses. 2-2.
2 balls.
Tied up here in the early going. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, look at the stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. Nothing doing for Arizona. Score remains tied 1-1. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
No, it's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
That one the other way, and no one can get there. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Elias Diaz. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Luis Arraez stands in. That one misses, and that's ball one. And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Fly to center his first time. Just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Tatis waits. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
Tatis is a superstar in baseball, and that swing of his is a big reason why. He's electric with the bat in his hands. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. That's to third, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Boots it, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So a man aboard. Manny Machado digs in now. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
One.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Merrill at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And first offering is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. That one missed. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Carroll sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. A Fernando Tatis Tater for San Diego. It's now 5-1. Back after this on the show. Back here in San Diego, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. And a strike to the outside corner at 95. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's down and away. That one not close. And it's 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three and 2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Flied to right his first time. In there for strike one.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at first with no outs here. To third. Machado over to second, and that's two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That's foul.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And that's downstairs and outside.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but
strikes.
just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're down here 5-1. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the fourth, stepping in for San Diego, Jason Hayward. Bounce to the right side. The flip, nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
So now here's the DH, Tirso Ornelas. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Fought off foul. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Misses off the plate. And that's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Misses, and the count's full.
Full count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit.
The catcher, number 17.
They're back in trouble,
yes.
Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Singled and scored his first time. Just missed.
Down low.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
One
Well,
strike.
at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
way out front for strike two. Man at first, one away.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. There's a line drive to left field. Gurriel handles the chance.
The first baseman, number 4, Luis Arias.
So 2 down now, and here is Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, Marte handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Padres 5 and the Diamondbacks 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That one pushed foul.
You know, these D-backs, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. Outside corner, got him looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And the batter now, Pavin Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a base hit up the middle. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
The catcher, number 14,
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He hit into a double play his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. Smith stands at first with 1 out. That's inside. And a foul ball. That's to third. Oh, great stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Diamondbacks 1.
Now pitching for
Ryan
Arizona,
Thompson gets the call from the
number
pen.
81.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
The right fielder, Fernando.
Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016.
You know, these Padres really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That misses. Now 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. Thompson, a 6'5" righty, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Bryce Jarvis up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Mantiply getting cranked up as well. The other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Third baseman, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Manny Machado. Chop to third. Suarez zips it across.
He's out.
Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're up 5-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Darvish back to work. That's in there, and that is strike 1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that one hit to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Corbin Carroll will hit next. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
Ball.
The Padres leading by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Carroll around third. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
1 down. Here's Ketel Marte. Has grounded out a couple of times. That one's upstairs, ball one. The 1-0. And he hits a ground ball right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. They get the out on Marte.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Josh Naylor. Check swing, called strike. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Two outs. Back foot slider struck him out. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Padres 5 and the Diamondbacks 2. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And a pitch. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kendall Graveman up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Foul ball there. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 in this one.
Bogaerts.
Check swing. He held up. And that's ball one.
Ball 2.
Bases empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The left fielder, number
2 down,
22.
bases empty. Here's Jason Hayward.
Hayward.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Padres down in order. They're still out in front 5-2. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jason Adam.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Gurriel. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tatis makes the play, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
McCarthy, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on the way. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Suarez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
And strike two.
Big time jam right there.
No ball.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They trail at 5-2.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Mantiply.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So now the DH spot, Tirso Ornelas.
The designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Catcher number 17, Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz getting ready to hit. Ball
That's a
one,
ball.
no strikes. Check swing, called strike. In the air, right field, Carroll on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
The first baseman number 4, Luis.
So up next, Luis Arias. And a curve misses outside.
1-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Just missed. On the ground right side. Marte throws to first in time. And that is the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And it remains 5-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jeremiah Estrada.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 56, Jeremiah.
So digging in, Pavin Smith. He's 2 for 2.
The designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
There's a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Robert Suarez preparing to come on if needed. Matsui, the lefty, warming up as well. And now the count is even.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
There's a 1-1. That's a little bit low. And now 2-2.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Estrada, 6'1" righty, 185 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. That one in there across the letters.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at-bat.
That's way outside, and the count is 1-2. The Padres leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bogarts. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And the deficit remains 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kendall Graveman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Gets the outside corner with that one. Movement in the bullpen. A.J. Puck up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. And a slider misses down and away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right through there, got him. Now one away. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill, 1 for 3.
Merrill.
That's a strike. It's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the next pitch is way outside. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one missed.
2-2.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Full count now.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Merrill at first, 1 gone. Graveman checks the runner. Merrill back in on a dive. Next offering way off the plate. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Cronenworth now at the plate. And that is out of play. 2 on, 1 out. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes X to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Ball 1 to Bogarts. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Stays alive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that's outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Full count.
In the dirt. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Line drive. Fair ball. Coming home. 1 run across. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That was the 11th pitch he saw. Pretty remarkable when you can stay locked in for that long a time and still come away with a knock.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kendall Graveman done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty, Bryce Jarvis.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
1 out, runner at second. Next for the Padres, Jason Hayward. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. One out and a runner at second. And that one almost got him. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Ground ball right side. Marte on to first.
He's out.
2 away.
now batting the designated hitter, Tirso.
So here's the Padres DH, Tirso Ornelas.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch misses.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
2 outs. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
And that one is inside. Runner at third, 2 away. And there's a foul ball. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
2 gone with runners at the corners. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Elias Diaz. Swing and a ball drilled center field. McCarthy settles under it. Brings it in, and that is that.
It's usually pretty anticlimactic for an inning to end on a foul pop out, but not right here. He ends it in style. Beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. That should fire him up.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average.
Inside.
There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Got him swinging. Next to hit for Arizona, Ketel Marte. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That's down and in. The D-backs with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Got him looking. And Arizona with just 1 out left.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Naylor in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Hits the corner at 98 for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
This could end it. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And there's a fly ball deep right field, and that gets down into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Next to hit, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle, Bogarts. Throw to first, ball game. And the Padres take this one in a blowout.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill, Pablo Lopez. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Marcus Semien, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Just off the outside edge. 2-0.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver.
Hey! Ha!
Rolled over to third. Lewis throws to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now it's Corey Seager. And that's way high. 1-0.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
And now here is Wyatt Langford. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Runner at second here, one gone. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
And that one misses up and in. 1-2 to count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away down. And the batter now, Jock Peterson.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And that clips the inside corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at Target Field, and on the mound now, Jacob deGrom. What do you look for here?
They're looking for him to get through the lineup a couple of times, limit as much damage as possible, and keep this game close. He's not exactly expected to eat up innings, Boog, but he's capable of doing that if he plays his cards right in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. This is Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Right through there for a strike. DeGrom, the former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here comes Carlos Correa. And the first offering is not close. One out, base is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Going back on this one. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
Trevor Larnach at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
Fastball is outside. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's Byron Buxton. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Larnach at second with 2 down. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and now Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
Lopez back to work. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. And right back to the mound. And Garcia is out. Here's Josh Young. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Just missed. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
2-2.
Fergalicious.
The wind to kick the pitch. That one misses. And now 3-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton sizing it up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 32, Evan.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. Carter hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. The 0-1. Called strike right there.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
That's the ball.
Ball 1 there.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the second. And now Matt Wallner. That's outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Royce.
Here's Royce Lewis. And there's a hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1 gone, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Ty France. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one to first. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
First and second, 1 out. Brooks lead. The next twin up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And another ball
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Over to Seager. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. On to the third inning. Here's a big power threat. Jake Burger.
Jake Burger.
And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Buxton ranges back and brings it in at the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. First pitch misses. There's a strike.
1-1.
Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Swung on, belted. Buxton sprinting after it. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Doubled his first time up. Just missed. Two on, 1 out. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Wyatt Langford in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one fouled off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count, and they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off. In the air, right field. That's out number 2.
Now back the designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fastball for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the inning, Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
In for a strike. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And there's a ball. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Castro takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and lifted in the air. Langford coming on. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Out towards right center field. Garcia heads after it. And that is that. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Late on that fastball.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Caught and missed, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
So up next, Josh Young. Yeah, that's fouled off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Foul ball there. 4th inning underway, no score. High fly ball out towards left center. Larnach sizing this one up, puts it away for the out. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. And a foul ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Rangers take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Berger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Boom, this batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
Off the mark there.
Down.
And that's ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
Next one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses.
Ball four.
So a
Take your base.
leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The center fielder,
Byron
number
Buxton,
25,
the next twin up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that one for strike two.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
High fly ball out towards left field. Into the corner, but foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Check swing, and he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Fly ball down the line. Garcia on his way over. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman,
Ty France, the next twin up to hit. A single his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. That one the other way. He'll do it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Twins strand a pair. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Lopez back to work. And that is out of play. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Out towards left center. Correa makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Siegs to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. And he grounds one back up the middle in plenty of time to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
That misses.
Nope,
and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Just
That
missed.
That's a ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Line to left. Gets down, base hit. And that extends the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And Jack Peterson stands in. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Peterson, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Two outs. That one outside. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 1 and the Twins nothing. Back at Target Field, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Brooks lead. On the ground to third. Slings it across. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now here is Ryan Jeffers. Struck out swinging his first time.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Langford makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now back, the designated hitter, Willie.
Next is the designated hitter, Willie Castro. 0 for 2 in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside corner for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss. DeGrom gets the strikeout. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. Back in Minnesota. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Jorge Alcala warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Coulombe also getting ready. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
Josh Young.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1. Chopped to the right side. Takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter, 1 for 2. And that's off the outside edge.
Ball.
And that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike. That catches the top part of the zone. And the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 1 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Carlos Correa.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
First pitch just misses. That's a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So digging in, Trevor Larnach. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Garcia makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 25.
Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
There's a swing and a drive. Into the bullpen and gone. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Oh, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. A little out front there as he swings through it. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball down the left field line. Langford going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. But a solo home run for the Twins. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Griffin Jacks.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 22, Griffin.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with 1 swing.
Berger.
First pitch, not close. And there's a foul ball. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is downstairs. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. Outside, and that's ball 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first, nobody out. And that one fouled off. Swing and a grounder foul first base side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him! And 1 gone. Now it's Marcus Semien. 1 for 3.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First offering, and it just misses. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-0.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Larnach ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So now it's Corey Seager. Not
One
even
ball, no
close
strikes.
there. 1-0.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. Rangers lead 1. Still tied 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jacob Webb. Royce Lewis digs in now.
The third baseman, Royce Lewis.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Robert Garcia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The next offering misses, and the count now 2-0. And fires in a fastball at 95.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
3-1.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
First baseman,
So up next for Minnesota, Ty France.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. Trying to get him into scoring position.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and they add a pair. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's going to be Brooks Lee, and that's in there for strike 1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the 7th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1-2.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. That one
2-2.
way inside. Two now. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Ryan Jeffers, the next twin up to hit. Right through there for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Oh, and 2 now. Out to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Willie Castro.
Now it's the Twins DH, Willie Castro. And that's outside. Ball 1. Base hit, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now Correa up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cole Sands.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Yohan Duran, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Colomb also throwing. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now Jack Peterson 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Sands, in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. 1 down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first, and Peterson retired.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. And the Rangers set down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Hobie Milner.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Trevor Larnach getting ready to hit. Just off the inside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And a 1-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Buxton, the next to hit, takes outside. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Sean Armstrong up and throwing. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Just missed. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
Foul ball. The kick, the 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Wallner stands in now and watches strike 1. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
That's off the mark. And a count now even up. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Yohan Duran.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now, Josh Young, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. That one outside, and it's 1-0. And misses inside. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, 1 away. He's 2 outs away. And now it's going to be Evan Carter. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Jake Berger, the next to hit. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Buxton sizes this one up. And there's two down.
Up next to the Rangers, the catcher, Jonah Heim.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. Fought off foul. With the tying run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. Fouled off. He was late. The Rangers down to their final strike. Outside
1-2.
low. Now 1-2. The tying run at the plate. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. Run comes in from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.